We're making dairy-free keto cones. That one's chocolate. Let's go. We have just recently done a keto waffle cones recipe, and some of you asked for a dairy-free version. If you've watched a previous video, you would know that that previous recipe is by Low Carb No Carb, and I did a simple conversion, just taking the dairy products and converting them to a dairy-free option, and it worked. Obviously, you're going to need a cone shaper and some kind of contraption to make your waffle cones. There's a list of ingredients in the description box with 2 sets of measurements. Let's get into the recipe now.
Thanks Mel, I'll take it from here. Now to a bowl, add 1 egg white and whisk that until you get stiff peaks. Then add 1/4 cup of almond flour, 1/4 cup of unflavored whey protein powder, 1.5 tablespoons of sweetener, 1 tablespoon of coconut cream, 1 tablespoon of almond butter, and finally sprinkle a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum over the ingredients just so that it doesn't clump together. Grab a spinny thing and mix everything to make sure that the ingredients are well combined. Stopping partway through to scrape down the sides of the bowl, and then can you mix it? Yes you can. Mix it again until it's a nice smooth batter like this. Heat up a waffle iron for about 5 minutes, add 1 tablespoon of the batter off center towards the back of the waffle iron, then close the waffle iron and cook for 2 minutes. Turning it over if you have an El Cheapo waffle iron like our one, and then cook it for another 2 minutes. And while that's cooking, here's a question for you guys. When Mel asked me to turn on the iron for the next part of the video, out of all the irons that we have in the house, which iron do you suppose I went and turned on? Drop a comment below and let me know. Place onto a cutting board and using the cone shaper, wrap into a cone shape. Repeat this process until all the batter is used, and we also made a chocolate cone by adding 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder to a little bit of the batter, just in case you're wanting chocolate instead of plain. And a little tip here for you, if you're having trouble getting the edges of the cone to stick, just use a little bit of the batter to dab along the edge, and this will help to seal the edges of the cone together while it cools down. And do let the cone cool in the cone shaper so it doesn't bend out of shape. And with that, back to the studio.
Remember, we still have the dairy-free ice cream recipe coming up, and I'm so excited to show you those lovely flavors that we've paired up with the coconut flavor. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you get to try it. Stay safe and be well.